What is going on, you guys? So I'm back checking out a property that me and my business partner are supposedly supposed to be locking up for property management. Another property here in Baltimore. So far, this block, it's like crazy to block to block. Like, so this block is pretty chill. I'll show you this way. It's an elementary school right there. There's only two properties on this street that are like a little iffy or whatever. Like this one next door has some boards in the windows, and then the one down there, but they're doing construction to another one down there. And then you got a nice MTA building down there. So, but the other two blocks that way actually are a little rough. So it's kind of like, this will definitely be a lower income, which I don't think they'll go Section 8, because I was talking to my partner Ray, and he was saying the owner is not licensed to do Section 8, but still low income, which, hey, low income is still good income. Because you're going to have a person that needs to be, that needs, hold on one second, guys. I got to look for the code for the door real fast. And of course, it would be like 1,000 keys to get into this joint. Make sure it's locked first. Hello, how you doing? So, yeah, definitely, once we get this spot locked in and get a renter, once we get this spot locked in and get a renter for it, everything will be beautiful. Why are there so many locks? Let's see, maybe it's the same key. Nope, that didn't even do anything. Let's try another one. All right, well, that's the bottom lock. Do we got the top lock? There we go. All right. So I know I was sharing one day about how when people do these remodels, they just paint over stuff. So you see this light switch? Let me come a little closer. Whatever, they just paint it right over it, so you can't even use it no more. Let me go ahead and switch the camera around. So it's pretty decent in here. Not too crazy. Has a weird little smell, but maybe that's just cause, it's been empty. But I like these entrances too though. With the tile right here like that. I really like these entrances like this. So there's 2 levels. It's crazy, there's not even no light in here. Or in the front room. A basic, nice little remodel. Got a little closet right here. I guess I can show you guys a little bit more of that. Oh, they definitely don't got the power on. They got the furnace right here. I like this one. Got a nice little window looking into the backyard. Oh snaps, they got a basement. Oh, they did a pretty, man, this is honestly, for a low income area, this is a pretty nice remodel, honestly. I mean, they went with the shaker style cabinets. They got all the appliances in here, stainless steel. The backyard's a little crazy. But, I mean, that's just, calling your neighborhood, gardener or whatever. But hell, honestly, this is nice. I didn't even expect it to be this nice, low key. Let's go down here and see what's popping. So you got a laundromat down here. And they got 3 of them. Or probably 2 washers and 1 dryer. I wish I could have did this to my, I definitely know I could do this to mine now, because, hold on, so that's my head and that's the ceiling. They literally built this out to be another room. Like, this ain't even 6 feet. If you go down, if I go to this other part, look, My head is literally, you gotta love Baltimore, baby, or the East Coast in general. And then they got a little closet right here. They let me know I could have definitely, well, I already knew I could build mine out, but it just didn't make sense because, oh, that's just the water heater and the furnace. Well, can't lie, man. Again, for a low income remodel, man, they did a nice job, dude. I definitely give respect to the owner, which we already have one of his other properties under contract anyway, so man, you gotta love a skylight. Oh, we got one bedroom. Got the closet right here. They gotta leave all these doors open. That way when somebody coming in here, you don't get all surprised. Oh yeah. They did a great job, dude. They did a really nice job. I thought that window was open. Now that is not a closet. Let me show you. That is not a closet by no means. But hey, if it works, it works. Then you got this nice big room right here. Yeah, this is nice. And then here's the closet for this room. Again, closet sizes ain't that big, but hell, you gotta make it work. You gotta make it work. So I'm gonna take a few pictures of the space, honestly, since it's so bright in here. I can actually probably get some good photos. Gotta show my business partner because he wasn't able to come down here and check it out with me. But I'm gonna do that real fast and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I'm back. Just finished knocking out all my pictures. Actually, I want to take a picture of the front of it, but it's really nice in there, man. Honestly, they did a great job. I'm not gonna say, not even just for it to be for a low income, but it's just a nice job in general. So I think we'll definitely be able to rent this one pretty fast. Huh? You taking pictures of the houses? No, we're renting it out. Which one? This one right here. We lived there. I grew up in that one, 2216. Yeah. It looks like somebody's in there, but I don't know. I think they was supposed to be fixing it up. Maybe some. The only one y'all trying to rent out. It's a nice house. All of them. Yeah, in this area, yeah, this is the only one we have right now, and it's coming soon. But okay, all right, have a good one. Well, all right. So I'm gonna take my last picture of the front of it. I wish they didn't have that curtain up, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then I'm about to head back to either head back to a coffee shop and knock out some more work, or head to back to the house. So let me grab this picture real fast and I'll be right back. Well, anywho, that is done now. So knock that out for the day. It's always funny when you when people just drive by and just ask you random ass questions. And it was always some of the most, I guess, calmly disrespectful comments that come out of people's mouth. Like I remember I was doing landscaping and people used to like stop and do the, you know, I'd be working out in front of a house or whatever, back in LA or wherever I was, you know, pretty much in LA County. And people would like stop and say something like, all right, I see you doing your thing. And then it would be like, ooh, that work is hard. I would never do this. And it's like, you just gotta like stare at them like, okay, thanks for the compliment this, I guess. Like, but it's honestly more comical than anything. Like, definitely never taking anything personal. Like, even the lady right now, she was just walking past and she was like, yeah, I grew up in the house next door. I would never move back over here. But how much what are they doing to it? Well, why are you concerned if you ain't never moving back over here? I don't know. Man, it's the things some people say and then just throws you off. But honestly, it's kind of crazy because you got like this multi-million-dollar, you could tell, multi-million-dollar brand new MTA, was like a hub right here. And then, like I said, around the corner, the next block over, it's a little bit more of vacants. But on this block, it's like Sesame Street right here. Like, you know, as far as like the cleanliness and quietness of it, like it's crazy. Then you got the elementary school right down the street. But, you know, it's still low income. Like, you can even tell with certain people walking around, and it's, you know, it is what it is. But that's just how, like, the city is. And a lot of cities on the East Coast, honestly, I'm starting to realize, like, even traveling up and down, like, even when you go to DC can have, like, one block where it's just, like, well, one block away from the clubs and all the different, like, nice nightlife stuff. You'll have a block that's, like, brand new remodeled, and you see, like, you know, black trim on the windows and the doors, and you start seeing gray and black exterior paint. That's how you know when it's a brand new remodel, or one way you could tell. And then the next block over, it'll be like, oh, yo, I need to lock my doors when I walk down this street or drive down this street. And that's just how it is out here. Everything is a lot closer. Everything is a lot more smushed as opposed to like the West Coast where, you know, it go from neighborhood to neighborhood. Or it's like a certain area, like in LA, like you'll go to a certain area that's nice in the neighborhood. Like that might be like, you know, 10 blocks wide and maybe like 10 blocks long. That section of that neighborhood would be really nice. And then you go to another part that might be a little bit more run down, but it's not going to be like board ups or anything like that. Like, I still don't know how that happens on the East Coast, especially where you got more like drastic weather. Like, I would think the West Coast would be more like that, where we have a lot more board ups and, like, you know, poor areas. Because it surely ain't the money, because Maryland is, like, I believe #2 as far as like the richest states. I know Baltimore's a whole different story, but still, it's just like, Baltimore's not even the worst when it comes to crime. Like, if you look at the, I guess all the little scales that they show, like which, you know, cities are the worst, I think like it's a neighborhood in PG County that's like the worst in Maryland. But even in Annapolis, I was over there like a few weeks ago at a cigar shop, and one of the guys was giving me some knowledge on that area, and he was like, Annapolis even has projects still, or what is it, Anne Arundel County does. But the projects aren't that far away from downtown Annapolis, which is hella nice. You know, you have the big naval school down there. What is it? I think it's called Annapolis, whatever. But anywho, this is just a day in the life of a real estate investor. I'm just trying to look at a message somebody just sent me. A day in the life, you know, of a real estate investor, and just in general, just an entrepreneur, man, out here really working on these multiple streams of income, because yeah, you need it these days. But I'm about to figure out where I'm gonna go next, because my day is kind of like over, well, not over, but as far as like what I had to do, got an oil change in the bad boy, and then I had to come check out this property. So I actually got to reach out to Ray and send him some of these photos, that way he can check them out. That way he knows once he brings the plumber and all that stuff, electrician. Because we always do, that's another thing, another pro tip. Like, if you're doing property management, even if the place is like pristine, again, like if it's brand new or brand new remodel, if you're gonna rent it out as a property management company, I would still bring an electrician and a plumber to double check. And we do this for all our properties. Like, we just implemented this where we still bring our own plumbers and electricians to do a walkthrough and check the property out. That way we have a certified, licensed person to go, okay, you know, this is what we checked, this is what we found, this is what we didn't find, you know, no issues or issues, basically. That way we can give that over to the property owner and let them know, like, hey, if you got issues, or you have issues, so we don't want to rent it out like this before, you know what I'm saying, before you get a tenant in there, because then you're going to blame it on the tenant, and then it's going to be a back and forth and blah, blah, blah. So it's just being proactive instead of being reactive, which I like to be proactive all the way. So other than that, guys, I'm going to catch you in a second. Actually, I'm going down to another networking event later on. Me and Ray is going to it. I think it says in Laurel, so probably get a little bit of footage of like going down there. I don't know. I don't like filming inside the events, so that's just like, I'm there to network, you know, and get busy. But definitely we'll get some more footage from the day, and then I'll see you guys in a second.